Alpine's Hemp Company. Gummies, seltzers, syrups, and more. Treat yourself to the best.
It's time now for Community Focus here on the WHKY News. Ralph Mangum with you. Well, spring has nearly sprung, and with that in mind, here are some spring cleaning tips from WHKY's Arianna Mack and her guest from Barringer Moving Storage.
We are just days away from spring. The official day is March 20th, and you wouldn't want to be behind in spring cleaning or big decision moving. Well, local business Barringer Moving and Storage can help. Justin is here to tell us more about the company.
So a typical day looks like the homeowner will call into our office and talk to Keith or Don, and they will set up a free estimate where I come out on site and I will walk through with the homeowner and say, okay, based on what you showed me, and if there's any packing, then it'll take this long to move you, and it'll cost about this much. Exactly. Then from there, there's back and forth on the email, and then we'll get the booking and then set a day to come out and get the job done. And we start at 9 o'clock typically. After the coffee's had.
Yes, exactly. After that first cup of coffee's had from the Barringers and that customer. And I've seen the list of the jobs you offer. So not only will your guys pack up this stuff, but also move it to my new place, the furniture, and potentially clean. All of that?
So yes, as far as cleaning, we don't have a specific cleaning service where we come in and just clean. But as part of our junk removal services, we will clean up after ourselves, and I like to bring a weed eater and a leaf blower and just kind of make it a little bit better than whenever we left.
Of course. And would you say that's a part of the mission statement at Barringer, leave it better than you found it?
Yes, our tagline is the original gentleman movers, just because we like to take care of people, provide that service.
And what do a lot of people not know about a moving company, or storage for that matter?
I feel like a lot of times people underestimate the cost involved, because it's not. There's so many regulations that we have as an industry. We're regulated by the North Carolina Utilities Commission, and then carrying all the proper insurances and everything we need to do what we need to do for you safely. That can cost a decent amount, and that's why our prices are set the way they are. They're regulated, so we can only charge in a certain window of pricing. But that's typically higher than people understand, because there are illegal movers who don't pay those fees. So they can get away with charging much less than we do. And the problem is, if you do go with one of those companies, which it is appealing because you're like, I can take that money and spend more on furniture or decorations or coffee. Mm-hmm. But the problem is, if one of their employees gets hurt on your property, they can sue you, and then you lose everything you have.
If you're looking to make a hassle-free transition, give Barringer Moving and Storage a call. This has been Justin with Barringer Moving and myself, Arianna Mack, for WHKY.
Thanks, Arianna, and thanks to Justin Barringer for taking time out to chat with us. Now, y'all come out and clean my house, would you? With an update on Hurricane Helene debris pickup in Burke County, here's Rob Eastwood.
Burke County officials have announced that the website and hotline that were used to report roadside debris were both closed on Monday at 5 p.m. If you need to inform the county of an exigent circumstance, the debris hotline will remain active for the next few weeks. That number is 828-764-3088. It is not monitored after 5 p.m. on weekends or holidays. Residents are reminded that no new debris should be placed along the roadside. Roadside debris collection crews will continue their scheduled rounds to collect the remaining reported piles between now and March 28th. This final collection process ensures that all reported debris is properly picked up. Hurricane Helene left over 350,000 cubic yards of debris behind, with over 265,000 cubic yards already being removed by the contractor. Around 80,500 cubic yards of debris continue to be picked up daily. For questions or further information, residents can contact the Burke County Information Line. That's 828-764-9388. Or they can contact the debris hotline, and that phone number is 828-764-3088. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. Now come pick up the debris in my yard, would you? Appalachian State University will host the 4th installment of its Hickory Leadership Forum on Monday, March 24th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. in the App State Hickory campus atrium. The panel discussion, which is the final session of a 4-part series, will feature local leaders involved with various community and civic initiatives. App State students, faculty, staff, and community members are invited to attend. The Hickory Leadership Forum is free, but registration is encouraged. Register at tinyurl.com/HKY leadership. A networking reception will be held following the panel discussion. A list of panelists is posted at WHKY.com. Auditions for Foothills Performing Arts production of Leading Ladies will be held on March 16th and 17th at 6:30 p.m. with possible callbacks on March 18th. The auditions will be held at the Main Street Stage, 117 Main Street Northwest, Suite A in downtown Lenoir. Roles are available for 3 women and 5 men ranging in age from their 20s to their 50s. Show dates are May 16th through the 18th and May 23rd through the 25th, with the possibility of added dates May 30th through June 1st. The show will be directed by Dalton Isaac. And that brings us to the end of Community Focus today. On behalf of Rob Eastwood, Jason Savage, Arianna Mack, and Justin Barringer, I'm Ralph Mangum. This has been the WHKY News.